Hello, my dear friends. How are you? Okay, so this is going to be a reading for the second week of September for our friends Aquarius. Aquarius. So some people ask me, Marco, how come you don't make a Celtic cross on the table or an X or different? I said, why would I want to keep it? Why would I want to make it complicated? I use the same system I use for myself. Every 2 or 3 days, I read my own cards, say, is there any messages I need to know? So I do, this is the present, this is in my mind, this is the past, this is the future. Okay. And this at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. So see past, future, present, and we're going to go deeper. We're going to some more messages. So I'm using the same system I'm using for myself. So why would I want to change for you guys? Okay, so as far as the overall energy for you guys, Aquarius, is you're either a little bit concerned about money this week, or you're trying to make it go the extra mile. The one thing I can tell you is the feeling I get right away, don't waste any money this week. I don't want you to be scared. Never be scared of money. Never be scared, because the law of attraction will work against you if you do that. But only purchase what you have to. Okay? Only purchase what you have to. And I can see you are almost trying to get ready for, I know it's kind of strange to speak about winter in the first week of September, but you can feel the need, Aquarius, you can feel the need to educate yourself about money, invest it properly, buy what you need, etc., etc. I'm not telling you to be scared, but just be mindful. That's all. Okay? It seems also that you're trying something new, something you never tried before. Perhaps a new work, new job, a new way of interpreting life. And some of you might actually start something new altogether, a new way of looking at life. That's the way I feel. Okay, more like lighthearted. Like you're not going to take things as serious anymore. And as I just mentioned, there's something new going on with you guys. Number 10 means achievement, movement, actual. Any number 10 in any type of cards, any suit, is a completion. Because as you know, there is no number 11. So number 10 is the completion. When you reach number 10, you start from number 0 again. And this is not a coincidence that you have 0 and 10 here at the same time. Now, this card is very important, though. This card has at least a couple of major meanings, let's say meanings. They symbolize two very different things. One is an achievement, meaning you've been working for so long and so hard to achieve certain things, and it looks like this week you will achieve it. But also is the card of movement itself. It's the card of literally selling a house, changing apartments, changing jobs. As you can see, this fellow grabbed all of his belongings and is moving to another town. So consider that, okay, for now. Now, let's also couple with this card here, which is basically you're going on a new adventure and something new. So let's dig a little bit deeper. All right. And my goodness, I can't believe it. Can you believe this? The same card came back. You saw me shuffling the cards. So then what that means is there is an important message here. So let's investigate what this message is. So you are starting something brand new. So let's investigate what's going on here. Yep. Okay. So what it is you have realized finally that whatever project, or this could also be a relationship, whatever you were putting effort into, whatever you were trying to nurture and make it grow, and you were counting on it, you will finally realize it ain't working. You tried and you tried, but this tree did not bear any fruits. And the more you tried, the more it got taken over by the weeds. So you decided, you know what? Enough is enough. I have to start something new. And that's when you actually win. When you look away from that tree that is not bearing any fruits, is not giving you anything. So say, okay, I did enough, and I'm still having to count every penny. This so far is pointing more towards a job or employment than it is about love. It could be love, but 9 out of 10 right now, I see material, I see wants, and I see money. So it's most likely a job. So, my dear friends, Aquarius, if you're not happy with the work you're doing right now, there's no point in bidding it to that. It ain't gonna bear any fruits. I mean, if a job pays you the same after 1 year or 2 years, or even if you get a little bit of a raise, you're actually losing money because of inflation, because the gas goes up, the gasoline and the food and everything else. So if you are not advancing, you're basically not going anywhere. So you're wasting time. Time should be invested in a way that gives you return, not just survival. But I'm paying my bills. Yeah, but there's more to life than just paying the bills. So these cards are telling you, hey, you're watching every penny. It's time perhaps that you look at something new. And it looks like the moment you're entertaining that idea, you're going to win it. You're going to celebrate. So it is time, I believe, you looked at something new. 2 more cards. It is time you work for yourself. And now this card speaks about love. But as you can see, just to finish the work or employment side of it, these cards are telling you you should be working for yourself. This fellow is making his own money. See, over here, he was waiting for the tree to make it for him. And the tree refused to give him any money. But now he's literally building the money himself. You see, he's actually making the money. Look at this. You see that, right? So this is a hint, okay? You take it as you wish, but this is a hint. Now, from the love standpoint at the same time, this message could also entail love. What do I mean? Here is a king whom lost his entire kingdom, is in the water, 1 square meter or yard of concrete, that's all he's got left. His entire empire disappeared because I want to love, I want to love, I want to love. I don't give up. Now, sometimes not giving up might be a good thing. But when you're losing everything and this love is not coming around, maybe it's time you think about packing up. So, although I feel that 90% of this initial reading pertains or belongs to your work life, it's telling you, hey, you ain't going anywhere with this work, do something else, either develop it. If you're going to work at Walmart, that's fine, but become the manager. Don't be a greeter forever or a shelf restocker. If you decide, okay, I don't want to be in business, I don't want to take the chance, maybe I don't have the money, whatever. I decided to make a career at Walmart. There's nothing wrong with that. Become a department manager, then become the store manager. Say, how? Well, I'm sure Your Walmart must have a store manager. How did they do it? Simple. Just go for it. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, if you're going to stay somewhere, go to the very top that place allows you. Simple as that. And when it comes to love, if this love is not bearing any fruits, this love is, oh yeah, next year, next month, oh, I gotta finish this. Yeah, but we were gonna get engaged, Yeah, I know, but I'm not ready yet. And I keep on pushing, pushing, pushing. Hey, you know what? You know what I mean, right? Okay, so, because you see, whether we're talking about work, whether we're talking about a relationship, you feel like prisoner. You feel like nothing is happening. So why in the hell would you want to stay in this situation? It is dead. Look. You find yourself having to rob Peter to pay Paul. And this is also about love. Mostly this is financial. I understand that. But you find yourself having to, well, am I going to fix my car this month, or am I going to fix my computer? Am I going to buy food, or am I going to fix my leaking faucet? You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous. So the cards are telling you that in order to see the sun coming up from behind the hill here, this way of thinking must go, let's say, must die. It's a dead horse, okay? No point keeping on giving medicinal to a dead horse, right? That's what the cards are telling you. And only then you're going to get some good news. You're going to get something material coming into your life. So that's the first message. Now let's see at what's going on in the next near future. We're going to receive some news. This is going to be good news. Now, there's a disappointment here. There's a disappointment coming in. However, disappointment sometimes is a necessary thing, because suppose, let me give you an example. Suppose you knew that you had to change work, that you've been working at the same place for 3-4 years and your wage is still the same, slightly increased, which means you're losing money, and so on and so forth. I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. And then eventually say, you know what? No, it's okay. I am fortunate regardless. At least I can pay my bills. And you just say, okay, you accept that this is going to be your future, working for survival wages. But then all of a sudden you go to work on a Monday morning and the door is shut, and there is a piece of paper on the door says, we regret to inform you that we have decided to shut this location down. Do you understand what I mean? Now, suppose that we were talking about love. Someone who keeps on postponing meeting your parents, or buying you a ring, or doing something serious. They keep on postponing it. But you promised me next week. You promised me in 3 months. Oh yeah, but my love, I'm busy at work, and I gotta do this. Yeah, but what about us? And they keep on pushing it and postponing it. They keep on giving you more and more and more time and time and time. And eventually, you spent 3 years of your energy going nowhere, and all of a sudden say, you know what? I changed my mind. I think we're going to have to break up. And he said, but wait a minute. So I'm making this drastic, and this is a general idea, but what is the juice, the main purpose of this reading? The main purpose of this reading is very simple. If ain't bearing any fruits, it's time to change. If it's not showing you any results, it's time to change. Don't keep on bringing forward something which keeps you prisoner of nothing. There is nothing here. This is just empty promises. That's all I'm trying to say. So, movements manifested. Movements manifested. Let me get 3 final cards. Then we're going to get some messages for you guys. Hey, let me know if the compatibility run is something you like, or something that I should stop doing at the end. Okay, just let me know, please. The reason why I'm asking, because no one is making any comments about it, so I'm not sure if I'm wasting a couple of minutes of time for nothing. All right, final message. You get news coming in. Whatever it is dead, completely dead. This is completely dead. And you are going to get unstuck. So in other words, when you understand, I think there's going to be news coming in because you're going to make a decision. Same card as this, same card as this. So there's news coming in which will show you that this, whatever it is, whether it's a relationship or a job or whatever it is dead. And this is going to get you unstuck. Because you see, this fellow is stuck. And then he gets an illumination. He gets like an idea or information comes in where he says, oh, now I know what to do. So you're going to get unstuck from the situation, whether it's love, a relationship, whether it's a job, whatever it is, when you realize that what you've been doing until now, it ain't working. The moment you let it go, you're going to get unstuck. That's it. Now, let me get a love message for you guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is safe for you to love. Love yourself first. What can I say? Love yourself first. Now, this is a new deck. Let me see. Let's pull a message from here for you guys. Think of it. Think of it. Think of it. 3. 1, 2, 3. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Perhaps you need to spend some time alone. Yes, absolutely. Let's now pull a yes or no point for you guys. Think of your question. So yes. And finally, we're going to do the compatibility run, okay? Which, like I says, let me know if you guys like it. Otherwise, we'll stop it. Okay, let's see how compatible you are with other signs right now, my dear friends. Aquarius. Okay, so we're going to start from Aries. We're going to go around to Pisces. So Aquarius with Aries right now. Money-wise, it's okay. But again, this is the same card as this. It's almost like counting every penny. There's really not much there. Trust me on that. What about Taurus? With Taurus, that's the same card as that. Even worse than Aries. You're going to have to count every penny. Financial decisions all the way. With Gemini, very balanced, very fair relationship. With Cancer, they don't trust you. With Leo, soulmates, beautiful, better than soulmates. With Virgo, a lot of discussions and conversations. I think you're going to get tired of all these discussions. With Libra, you're going to go broke altogether. Don't even think about it. With Scorpio, you're already thinking of leaving. With Sagittarius, you have to settle down. You cannot have too many choices. I believe you're both very volatile, cannot make up your mind, and you end up you can't make a decision, okay? Neither of you knows what they want in this situation. With Capricorn, you guys don't match frequency-wise, okay? And then two Aquarius together, look, a very, very delicate, very loving relationship, but not much else, you know? And finally, with Pisces, you, at first, you feel like you're not going anywhere, but eventually this relationship will unblock and become something good. All right? Thank you, my dear friends. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you need anything, the information is in the description. Okay? God bless you. Big art.